Hey, what's going on? What it do? This is your boy KQ, KC Boxing, coming with another one. That's right, coming with another video for you all. Okay, now this is what I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for this since August the 8th. I made a video. If you go through my page and check out on August the 8th, I made a video about Leo Santa Cruz and Gary Russell Jr. Why doesn't anyone say anything and not even outraged about Leo Santa Cruz not fighting Gary Russell Jr.? Well, all that is about to change. That's right. PBC, we all know, led by Al Heyman, did some bold ass moves lately. They are partnering up with Showtime. Now they did a hellified deal with Fox Sports Channel and Fox Network. So therefore, there's more dates. And demand is higher than ever before. So that's why I said PBC is pretty much owning boxing right now, hands down. So the vice president of Al Heyman / PBC said in an interview, and the interview was on Boxing Esquire. Okay, let's get a shout out to the Boxing Clinic also for that. Okay, I'm gonna put the description. I'm gonna put the site in the description of on this video, and you can go there and check it out. Now, they have so many dates that they're gonna have to fill. And as I said, there are going to be a lot of unification fights. You know, I mean, this is good for boxing. You know, I mean, I'm not taking sides here. I mean, Golden Boy, Top Rank, and PBC. I'm not going to say the Zone because they are a foreign entity which is trying to corner the market in the United States, so I'm not going to recognize them right now. So I mean, every country around the world always want to infiltrate the United States, then get mad at us when we go over there and try to save their asses in different countries. But that's for the presidents and the Senate and the House to work out. Hopefully the Democrats could take over one of the houses and impeach our president. But I'm not going to talk politics right now. But anyway, but it's very good to get out and vote. But this is what I've been waiting for. Leo Santa Cruz versus Gary Russell Jr. So, Tim Smith is VP of PBC. Okay? Now, he said, come 2019, they have to fill a lot of dates. And one of the dates they're looking at right now, and one of the fights they're looking at right now, like it or not, Leo Santa Cruz, you're going to have to unify, buddy. That's right, you're going to have to fight Gary Russell Jr. Because, see, in the video I did back in August on the 8th, I said Gary Russell Jr., which he said, quote unquote, KC don't lie, he was going to move up because he couldn't get the fight he wanted. Now I don't know what transpired. This Leo Santa Cruz wanted to fight Abner Maris again. You know, I know they're friends, and I know they Latino brothers, but man, you know, we've been there. We've been there. We've seen that, you know, twice. And Carl Frampton, we've seen that twice. Now, Linares, well, he's gone. As far as with the belt, Mikey Garcia, he gave up his belt. So, therefore, what we have here in America, we have two. Gary Russell Jr., supposed to have the fastest hands in boxing, versus Leo Santa Cruz, who just throw punches non-stop. We talk about between 90 to 110 punches per round. That's his norm. Now, as far as power, he can sit down on his punches. But Gary Russell Jr. is so agile. He's a smaller fighter, of course. Leo Santa Cruz is tall, lanky, and had long arms. He reminded me of a smaller Robert Easter Jr. But the difference in Robert Easter Jr. and Leo Santa Cruz is Leo Santa Cruz know how to use his reach and his height. You don't get out of the way. Anybody tell you that? Chico Corrales was good at that shit. He never gave his height away when it was time. But boy, for him to be so tall and lanky, he worked that inside. And that was a hell of a fight he had with Casillo. He had his head dangling like a rag doll on that rope after being knocked down twice. But this is a fight that the people want to see. Now, right or wrong, the people going to ride with Leo Santa Cruz from California. We know that. But people going to ride with Gary Russell Jr. too. See, Gary Russell Jr. had created a lot of fans in the last few years. His brother Antoine too. Matter of fact, he got 3 brothers that fight. And Gary Russell Sr., I know, is proud of his sons. I know I would be. He got 2 sons named Gary. I mean, damn. You know. So, but anyway, Gary's a short featherweight. But his hands are so fast. I don't know if you caught that fight with Jojo Diaz. That was a good fight. Now, Gary Russell Jr., he believes in only fighting one time a year. I don't know if you are aware of that, but some people say, well, he only fight one time a year. Well, that's the way his ass wanted. He said that's the way he preserved his body, and that way he can last longer in the sport. Now, hey, if he get a good payday and he like it, hey, I love it. You know what I mean? If that's sufficient enough for him. I don't know if he have another gig. I don't know if he made good investments. I don't know. But most fighters want to fight 2 or 3 times a year. You know, they need their bread. You know? Hell, I know I would if I had the opportunity. But he has the opportunity. But he preferred to fight once a year. And when he do, whoa, it's a beautiful thing. Yes, sir. It's a beautiful thing. And don't think that Leo Santa Cruz is his only opponent that he fought that's taller than him now. Now, see, when I'm not gonna say if they fight, but when they fight, Gary Russell Jr., I know what he's gonna do. His hands are so fast that he's gonna punch between Leo Santa Cruz punches. See, when you have a long reach, just like Deontay Wilder, when you have a long reach, it takes a while to pop that jab out there. It take a long time to throw that jab out there. You know, long time, like in boxing, long rather. And you can get countered real fast if you got fast hands. And Gary Russell Jr., I know he knows that. And I know Leo Santa Cruz probably know that too. So this fight might be an inside fight. Leo Santa Cruz might have to fight on the inside for the first time. You know, it ain't gonna be no slug match. Diaz tried to make it a slug match, but Gary Russell Jr. just was slipping and sliding the punches. And I don't know, but I'm not gonna guess on this, but I feel that the body punches was really bothering Gary Russell Jr. from JoJo Diaz, because he was a big young gun. You know, he wasn't doing no head hunting. He was doing some rib hunting. And I don't know what other people saw, but I saw that bothering Gary Russell Jr., especially the body shots. The body shots were notorious. You know, he's a black fighter, but I seen red on the side of his body. Those come from big body shots. And when you're a small man like that, and you taking body shots like that for 12 rounds, so he didn't knock him out, and he knew he wasn't going to be able to knock him out. But he kept him at bay. You know why? He has fast hands, and every time he popped that jab out, pop, 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 because that's how he sound when he do that. He go pop, 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 pop. He freezes Diaz. He's one of those fighters that freeze when you throw. Diaz just kept the high guard up and try to walk in. But when he throw a combination, he stops. And he waits till you finish. If he threw a combination for an hour, Diaz will stand there for an hour until he finished. Go back on YouTube and look at the fight and see if I'm right. Now, I'm going by memory on this. I watched the fight, and KC is going by memory, and I know my material. I did this video on August the 8th. Now, I can't remember precisely the title, but it has something to do with where's the outrage of Leo Santa Cruz not fighting Gary Russell Jr. I know it's close to that, or it might be that, but I know I have done it. I did it on August the 8th. Because, you know, when you have a new channel, you tend to remember shit. I'm only in my 5th month of doing this, but you know, hey, it is what it is. You know, Fox deal, I have to admit, it's a blessing. I'm not talking about causing the more money that's in PBC pocket. That's a good thing too, because you do have to pay the fighters. But you got fighters that haven't been really exposed to the public, exposed to a lot of promoters. You know, keep in mind now, Al Heyman's just an advisor, but he do step into a promoter role most of the time. But I'm gonna tell you this: Steven Espinosa is not playing that shit this year. He's not gonna play that I don't want to fight him right now. No. Okay then. I want you to fight we need some big fights over here on Showtime. If we're going to maintain this stability of being the top dog, we need some top fights. That's why I say that Earl Spence and Mikey Garcia will be getting it on. Then, if Sean Porter get pressured enough after he get through sleeping with that WBC belt, just like he did the IBF, then it's time for Earl to make another move. Like I said, and I'm going to stick to this prediction, he might move up to middleweight in close to 2 years. That's why I always said that he has the power to beat Terrence Crawford. And he has the skill set and the mindset. And he does know how to collect that data, just like Floyd Mayweather. He caught on what you call was doing, Kell Brook. He knew he was manhandling him, or trying to, because Kell Brook was the bigger fighter. But a lot of UK folks didn't see it that way. Everybody think, because Triple G broke his eye socket, that he was a broken fighter. No, he was not. As I mentioned once before, once you have that surgery, where you get that replaced and repaired, you don't feel shit no more. I mean, it's just like your eye is there regularly. You get hit hard there and everything, you don't feel it. So he was at 100%. Trust me. Spence was just a good ass fighter. That's all. And he knew he could beat him. And he flew on back across the pond with that IBF. Now, back to Santa Cruz. I know he wasn't expecting this. But I can tell you one thing, Leo Santa Cruz respect Al Heyman. He respect him with the utmost respect. So much that he named his own son after Al Heyman. And that's some motherfucking love. That's some motherfucking respect. That's right. I don't care what anybody say. You know, I'm not trying to be this and that, but hell, I can't say the same thing for Bob Arum. You know, I'm quite sure he's a nice guy to his wife. I'm quite sure he's a good father if he is one, or a good grandfather. But he's a motherfucking hell on wheels as a promoter. It's either his way or the highway. You don't give me that shit that it's business. As I said once before, Manny Pacquiao gave Top Rank the best fights they ever seen. And they made a boatload of money with Mayweather. Then you put Mayweather and Pacquiao together to do a super fight? It didn't turn out like everyone expected. Well, hell, it was too late then. You had the gold in the pot. Anytime a fighter make $100 million purse right after the fight, that means the promoter did damn good. Trust me. Now he got a new deal with this ESPN Plus. Don't even know what the hell it is. You know. But who you think set the tone for all these? Even Golden Boy, they're pretty much non-existent now. I saw them on a network. It was in Spanish, but I saw it. These the same motherfuckers that took Al Heyman to court and said he was monopolizing the boxing industry. Ain't that some shit? And they lost. Of course. Al Heyman didn't say shit. He smiled and kept on going. And kept on doing business. And boy, did he keep doing business. Woo! You know, I mean, that's why I tell my son, my daughter, the young kids at the church, education is the key. Education makes you think outside the box. We all have dreams, but education, it can make your dream come true. There's no such thing at the right place at the right time. You got to make it your place to be there. You got to make it timely. Al Heyman is a Harvard graduate. That's not a city college. That's an Ivy League school. One of the most prestigious colleges America ever seen. In Cambridge, Massachusetts. Can't say that shit. Same place our 44th president got his law degree from. He went to college at Columbia, but he got his law degree from Harvard. And he taught right down the street from where I grew up at the University of Chicago of Illinois. He was a constitutional lawyer. I'm not going to run down Barack Obama's resume. Oh, man. But anyway, I'm just tripping. Anyway, I'm just trying to tell you, Al Heyman got some brilliant ideas. He pitched a lot of ideas. I'm not talking about just boxing. He had pitched a lot of ideas in music, you know. And, you know, he's a force to be reckoned with, you know. And I think a lot of promoters didn't see him coming. Well, I know they didn't see him coming, you know. And they was trying to box out Don King, and they did. But see, they can't box out Al Heyman. See, Al Heyman don't play them games. Don King was taking people money and putting it in his pocket. He was doing bogus contract. I mean, there's a lot of shit behind what Don King have done. Amir Imam better get his ass up out of there. You know, the greatest promoter that ever lived, Don King. Get the fuck out of here. But all I'm saying is, the new deal with Fox means more boxing for us. For us hardcore boxing fans. And along the way, but we can pick up some more boxing fans that ran away from the sports. Maybe they can come back. Maybe boxing can get back on top and make some noise again here in America. Maybe one day we could be like the UK. Pack in 90,000 in one spot. Every time a fight happens, it's packed. It's a sold out crowd. See, moves like what Al Heyman did. Because, like I try to say, Eddie Hearn, don't give me that shit that they should give you a Christmas card. This shit was in the making before you even got here. PBC was on Fox as a trial basis before the nuts got here. So, therefore, now they see what a gold mine it was. The ratings they did. And we know the ratings that Sean Porter and Danny Garcia did. Man, it was through the goddamn roof. That's how important it was. And you know what? I'm proud of PBC. I am a boxing fan. I love boxing. So, therefore, I am in tune and I am proud of every promoter. Any promoter that brings you boxing, you know, it's okay with me. All I ask is, let the best fight the best. Let's see some unification fights. That's all I ask. That's all I want to see. I want to see the fight the best. And I would like to see a lot more unification fights. And the fight that we want to see, and we don't want to wait 5 years, is Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. We could have seen it, but we all know what happened. There's always a game being played. There's always a sucker. So, there you go. But, I'm looking forward for Leo Santa Cruz and Gary Russell Jr. Now, 2019, hopefully, will be better than 2018. And hopefully, we can end this year with a bang. And I'm not talking about Canelo. I'm not talking about Demetrius Andre. You know, I'm talking about real A-level fighters. That's what I'm talking about. So next year, they have enough money, PBC, where we can see a good fight if we wanted to. If they prepared to. Every week. Every 2 weeks. Twice a month. The money is there. The fans, the hardcore fans, we there. We with you. But you got to bring on some top level fighters. And, you know, hey, maybe the sky's the limit. Who knows? You know, it can't get no worse, right? Yes, it can. So, but like I say, that's going to be a great matchup. And it's starting to heating up already for 2019. So, you're going to have the fastest hands in boxing versus the most punches thrown in a round. So, as usual, this is KQ, KC Boxing Channel. If you like the news I just gave to you, and also if you like where this new decorative channel is going, I really can use your subscription, your sub. And also, man, hit the icon bell. And that way you get notified each and every time I upload a video. If you like that news I just gave you, man, hit the like button. Let's see if we get 25 likes. Now, I know that ain't nothing, but it's something to me. Because I'm new. So, with that, that's all I got for you right now. Who knows? Maybe I'll see you later again. Because I'm grinding, baby. That's the 4th video I just dropped. So, I'm grinding. So, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace and love.